It is no secret that the public school system in America has devolved into a medium for liberal propaganda. With schools pushing gender ideology and anti-family values, it is hard for many parents to find a stable learning environment where their children can flourish. That is why a small community of Catholic parents decided to get together and founded the Good Shepherd Academy.
Good evening, I'm Alejandro Rodriguez with LifeSite News in Pomona, California, and I am here at a benefit event for the Good Shepherd Academy, a Catholic school that seeks to combat the mainstream liberal values in favor of a more Christ-centered education. Relying on strict adherence to the Baltimore Catechism and attendance to daily Mass, they hope to change the culture for Christ.
It's formed by parents as the primary educators. We're rooted deeply in the love and reverence for the Eucharist. Now we have classical curriculum. We have the Catechism of the Good Shepherd. You can see all this on our website. And we have parents that have come together, some homeschooling associations, but just some parents that really want an authentic Catholic teaching. It's so hard sometimes to find this authentic Catholic teaching in our world today. And it's an outcry. It's an outcry from parents. It's an outcry from even some of the children that they're looking for these treasures of the classical education.
I have seen the need, not just in the homeschool community, to come together with other students and, enjoy life together, but also Father Marks. Father Marks really inspired us homeschooling parents to nurture our children in their faith, to help save their souls, to get them to heaven. And that really has been foundational and in our hearts from the get-go when we started the Good Shepherd Academy.
One person who had an impact on the Good Shepherd Academy and its creation was a faithful priest who inspired its name, Father Louis Marks, the pastor who cared for the parish of Santa Condo d'Asti in Ontario, California, until his death in 2018.
And his dedication to the sacrament of confession and the hours that he would have available, and his humbleness and gentleness when he was in the confessional was just so awesome.
And also his reverence for the Eucharist.
He was a good guy. Well, back, I believe it was November of '89, a gentleman by the name of Scott Hahn was there at his parish giving his conversion testimony. And who brings in Scott Hahn? Father Marks. He introduces him. Well, that was the recording that went around the world. Over 1 million copies were distributed. And in Rome Sweet Home, it talks about that parish and Father Marks introducing Dr. Hahn.
At the benefit itself, there was no shortage of supporters who stressed the importance of having a solid education based on Orthodox Catholic teaching.
The reason why Catholic classical liberal arts education is important is because Christendom is dead. We no longer live in a Christian culture. And so schools like the Good Shepherd Academy create a culture of Christendom because the larger culture is no longer supportive of that vision of God and the human being. And so we need our children to not only receive an education that is life-giving, but to receive it within an environment and a culture that supports it and nourishes it and allows it to grow.
Currently a high school chaplain at a Catholic high school, and always looking for the best ways to bring our young people to the faith, but also to see the way that a classical education, I've been able to help out at a classical school for the last year to celebrate Mass and hear confessions, and just to see the way that they're formed by their families before they're formed by the school, and that they're working together. And so just to be here and to be a part of supporting a new project, a new endeavor like this, it's something I wanted to be a part of.
It's God-centered, and we are so determined to make it authentically Catholic and to keep the traditions and just continually tell the children how much they are loved by God and they're made by our Lord, to know, love, and serve Him always.
We do not get subsidy from the diocese. We do not get subsidies from the federal government, and we never will. We want to remain independent so that we can pull together the best curriculum that we can find, classical curriculum that we can find. We will never succumb to, modern progressive trends in education. We say no to all that. We just want to pursue authentic Catholic education.
There you have it, folks. The Good Shepherd Academy is a truly Catholic institution that seeks to save children from the culture of death by replacing it with the culture of life and the culture of Christ. But they cannot do this mission by themselves. Please consider supporting them on our new Life Funder that is dedicated to them helping find a new location for their school.
You know what? I'm just proud of my wife and, the board members. I see how hard they work and how dedicated they are. And, I know that they're not going to give up, and we will be successful. And like she said, they're going to change lives, from now and in the future years to come.
People support it. We need good schools. This is formation here, and it's at its best. Think about it. 83% of our kids right now are leaving the church by the age of 23.
Yeah.
Let's knock that off. Let's give our kids good formation in the church through a good school like the Academy here. So that's my suggestion. Donate, send your kid here.
Thank you so much for coming out, LifeSite News. We've been praying for you, and we are so blessed to have media news outlets that come out and to share the good news and to restore the church, to rebuild our church.
I'm Alejandro Rodriguez with LifeSite News in Pomona, California. Good night and God bless you.